What's up, guys? So before we get into today's video, you can see on your screen there is a code. Using code HOLLOW will save you 10% on SCUF controllers, Control Freaks, and G Fuel. So that's really cool if you guys plan on buying these in the future, or you already buy them pretty frequently. This will save you a little bit of money on that. So this code comes from a huge inspiration of mine. He's a YouTuber by the name of HollowPoint, HollowPoint. He is phenomenal, guys. He's just a really funny dude. He's really talented. His editing skills are that of gods. He's just a really cool guy. So if you guys swing over to them, tell him thank you. You know, he's saving you money, so show him some support and some love. He also has a Twitter, so follow him there as well. So thank you guys so much. Let's get into today's video. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Chef Boy or Steve. There's a few things I want to talk about in today's video. Number one, I want to apologize so much for not uploading the last few days. Actually, the editing software that I use to edit and do voiceover and stuff like that upload, it was all down and it wasn't working. It was glitched out. Today is the first day that they fixed it, so that's awesome. I can finally make videos again for you guys. So we're going to be talking about the new weapons. I know this might be old news for some of you guys, but they are still new. They've only been in the game for a couple of days. The Peacekeeper, the R70 Ajax, and also the new sniper rifle, which is the DBSR. It stands for Double Barrel Sniper Rifle. So the Peacekeeper is an old thing. It was from Black Ops 2, and arguably it's just as good as the Black Ops 2 one. I mean, they left things very, very similar. The R70 Ajax is a what is it? It's a light machine gun that doesn't need reloading. It reloads itself. It 3D prints bullets directly into the magazine. So the awesome thing about that is you never run out of ammo. The bad thing about that is you cannot reload. So you're constantly building, and it takes from like zero. It holds a total of 50 bullets. So from 0 to 50 for a completely full reload, it takes about 15 seconds. So it's quite a long time. But all of these weapons are very, very good. They're very well rounded. We also got two melee weapons. The electric, I don't remember what it's called, but it's essentially like a taser. And then we have the nunchucks. So those are pretty cool too. So what I'm doing right now is I don't have any of these weapons yet. I'm in a custom game, so you can load up a custom game. Essentially what I'm showing you right now is that even though we don't have these weapons, if you find a custom game with the weapons in them, you can customize the classes with those weapons. So even if you don't have the weapon and you won't be able to use it, you can use it downloading this custom game. And then you just click on it and you can modify the attachments whatever way you want to use them. So the bad thing about this, we've talked about this before, is you have to set up bots, and the only way you can use the weapons are if you kill a bot or a bot dies and you can pick up the weapon. That's the only way you can use it. So there is a downside, don't get me wrong. I definitely want these games, you know, or I want these guns in the game for multiplayer. But it's a fun way to, you know, test out all the new things and stuff like that. We also have a new epic taunt. I believe there's an epic taunt for every character now. It's for first place. And if you watch this video all the way to the very end, I will end it and you will actually be able to see the epic taunt that I have for Nomad. It's really, really cool, guys. I'm not going to lie. So there's lots of updates going on in this. The Vesper is now godly. If you haven't tried the Vesper, I highly recommend it. It's being extremely overused right now. And arguably, it's probably better than the VMP. I mean, a lot of people still love the VMP. The VMP got a nerf, actually. But all in all, I mean, it's still a good weapon, don't get me wrong. But there's nothing that compares to this Vesper with lower recoil right now. So it's really, really cool. But yeah, guys, so you can see what the new weapons are like. The DBSR, it takes some practice, I'm not going to lie. I mean, you guys know I'm not the greatest sniper to begin with. But this DBSR, it kind of shoots a little bit weird. And the fact of the matter for that is, at least to my knowledge and my understanding reason, is that when you unlock the DBSR, it does not come with a scope. Like, it's automatically iron sights. So that's interesting, but it's cool. I definitely recommend some kind of sight on it, depending on your preference. I mean, it could be a scope, it could be red dot, elo sight, BOA3, the BOA, I mean, whatever you're into. This is the R70 or the R70 Ajax. This is a light machine gun that you can hear reprinting bullets, and you can watch them constantly go up. It's a very, very, very good. I mean, hip fire is really good. it's just an all-around, it's a really good gun. The DBSR is really cool, and the reason behind that, or one of the reasons that I like it so much, is that it's a double barrel DB, like we talked about before, DBSR, double barrel sniper rifle. The DB double barrel is literally, it's a double barrel sniper, but you have 2 shots for each bolt pullback. So you can shoot these shots as fast or as slow as you want to. Just like that, where I shot one and then took my time, like right now. Take your time, line up another shot, and take another shot. You can do that. Or you can fire them as semi-automatic, like as fast as you humanly possibly can pull the trigger. Doing that, you're going to get a little more recoil, obviously, like that. But all in all, it's really, really cool. So now fast forwarding, we pick up the Peacekeeper, which is probably, arguably, what you guys came here to see, or I don't know, in my opinion, I mean, there's just so many good things about it. I love the Peacekeeper in Black Ops 2, you know, it was the very first downloadable weapon that we ever got, like add-on for the game. Really, really cool. I don't know, guys, I really like this weapon. You guys can, you know, tell for yourself. It kills pretty quickly. It is technically an assault rifle, where in Black Ops 2, I believe it was a submachine gun. But, you know, all in all, we kind of covered this in the last video I made. You know, we talked about the new weapons, and I showed you the outlines of them and stuff like that, but we didn't have a custom game. So this is the very first game that I actually get to use the weapons, and they're really cool, man. All of them are really well-rounded. Like the sniper rifle, it's not always going to be a one-shot kill, and it's not OP by any means, but most of the time it's it's a one-shot kill. I would say 90% of the time it's one-shot kill. It looks like, from what I've seen so far, it's probably chest or above. I don't think it's waist or above. It might be, but I would say chest or above is a one-shot kill. And having the shot right after the other, it helps a lot. The Peacekeeper is really well-rounded. Like I said, it's an assault rifle. It is more of a close combat, I would say medium range. You don't want anything super long range with this, but that should not be a problem 90% of the time playing Black Ops 3, because this game is all about close combat. Like, it's just such a fast-paced moving game that you hardly ever have to worry about long distances. And if you do, just burst it and you should be perfectly fine. I have not had any problems with this gun. Obviously, I'm playing bots, so I can't completely, you know, say that it's God mode, because anything, you know, you can use a pistol against bots and it's God mode, but it is really, really good. The R70 Ajax is also really, really good. Normally, you're not going to hear me say, you know, be careful with your ammo, but in this case, you need to be careful with your ammo, because you can't run out, and that's awesome, but you can run low on your clip, and there's nothing worse than never being able to pick up ammo and not being able to reload because the bullets are printing. It sucks if you're caught, you know, with your pants down, essentially, like that. But all in all, it's a really, really well-rounded, I would say light machine gun. It's very well-rounded. It's not, you know, anything super fast firing. You know, it's not like a Dingo where it's, you know, awesome close quarters and kind of sketchy. It's just kind of a medium balance. It's pretty much a 4-shot kill any time, you know, period, from what I've seen. But yeah, guys, all in all of these weapons are really, really good, and I'm very, very excited for them. Like I said, a lot of you guys might already have them because this came out a few days ago. But if you don't have them, or you don't have the one that you want, or, you know, whatever the case may be, you can totally go into custom game like this. Just find one with at least one of whichever weapon that you want to play with, and pick it up and try it, because they're really good. They're very well rounded. Treyarch and Activision did a very good job together putting these weapons into the game. Like, Black Ops 3 was super dry, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's still a little bit dry, but putting new weapons in like this, especially, you know, the new sniper rifle that is actually usable and it's not like the RSA, and bringing back the Peacekeeper is something that we loved from a long time ago, and they made it feel the same. It's not like the FFAR where it looks like the FAMAS, but it's really not. This actually feels and shoots like the Peacekeeper that I remember and I love. So that's really, really cool as well. They did a very, very good job well-rounding these things. Hats off to them, you know. I did not expect something like this to drop in Black Ops 3. I mean, the life cycle's pretty much gone. I mean, arguably, a lot of you guys would say that it's already gone. But, you know, regardless of that, they did a really good job, and I'm very, very pumped to see where this game goes after these, weapons are implemented. So, with that being said, you guys are going to be able to see the new epic taunt that I have for Nomad, and hopefully you enjoy it. It's going to be awesome. I love it, guys. I love it.
Dude was standing in my spot.
Like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.